I think the ones that bug me the most, though, is when people say, I can't believe you pronounced it like this, and they write it, and that's not how I said it. Like, it's just, I have a different accent from them. That one's frustrating, because I don't have control over that one, guys. I say some words differently from you, because some of the time it's because I'm getting it wrong. Some of the time it's because I have a different accent, you know?
I talk
the most
different,
annoying one,
get over it.
and the most, fucking Droticon, I don't like this guy. The most frustrating one for me is people who hear when I say I have a different accent, this is how I say some words, and they say, you don't have an accent? I'm like, do you not know how accents work? What dumb shit is that? Everybody on Earth has an accent. Like, rudimentary way to solve this conundrum right now. If someone says, I don't have an accent, what you say is, do you sound like a British person? And they're like, no, they have a British accent, of which there's like 14 distinct accents in London alone, but, you know, that come from London alone, let alone the people who move in with accents from different parts of the world. However, then you say, okay, then what would people from London say that you sound like? You have an accent local to where you are from. There is no default. Do you think people from Birmingham say, I have a Birmingham accent? If they know what accents are, they probably say yes. And if they don't know what they are, then they probably say, no, I don't have an accent. The only people who say I have no accent are people who don't understand what the fuck an accent is. Everyone on Earth has an accent. It's just how you pronounce words. And that's my rant for this 15-minute chunk of the episode.
Thanks for
Okay,
tuning in for
one
this,
shot me with a rolling kick. This sucks.
Thanks for tuning into this rant by mah-dry-bread Incorporated.
Welcome to PewDiePie Canada. That's an old school joke.
I don't know how many people nowadays will get that.
Fucking Ice Punch is not doing much. Fucking full restore. So when Sword and Shield comes out, I've got to do a I've got to do a Droticon and Ducklet only run, right?
Yeah. I think it's kind of expected at this point.
Oh,
but will you do it immediately, or are you going to do it a little later on? Because I feel like you'd want to play it normally first.
I'm playing it casually first.
Yeah.
Just like streaming it casually for fun.
Are you getting Sword?
I'm getting Shield.
Cool, we gotta trade some stuff, because I'm getting Sword.
Sweet. See, that's why I'm going Shield, is because most of my friends are going Sword, so I just want to make sure that I can trade with the largest amount of people possible. And plus, I totally want that Farfetch'd evolution, because
Hell yeah, Surfetch'd is awesome.
Yeah, I wanna trade for that, because I actually really like, I've always really liked Farfetch'd, so I'd very much like that evolution. That'll probably be my main flying one.
It's actually fighting type, just pure fighting.
Oh. Well, okay, well, I'll get one and probably
that throws a wrench into your plans?
Yeah,
Hang on.
I don't know if I'll use it, but okay. I'm not winning this fight basically no matter what. He's taken out 3 of my Pokemon with his first one, and now he's got a Snorlax, so this is... I get the feeling I'm not gonna be able to beat this fucker.
Damn. He's counting on Quick Claw, but... Oh, hey.
He used Copycat, and now he has fucking Double Edge. That's not good.
Copycat only uses the last move that has been used.
Well, took me out.
To dinner.
I wish.
To the ball game.
Paralyze him. Didn't work. He is Brick Break. He one-shot me. Fuck. I don't think my level 35 Matang is going to one-shot the rest of his team.
I have faith in you.
I don't. We already know he's got Brick Break.
Yeah, but you still resist it with your Psychic type.
Well, I have dry skin, so life sucks right now, and I'm taking extra damage, and I'm down.
Literally! Ha ha ha!
Actually, no, I don't have dry skin. I don't understand why everybody but me has an issue with that.
No, like, it is sucking your life.
Oh. Yeah. Because my life sucks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that.
I mean, I am literally a professional Let's Player. It's not the most
Wait, no, you're not.
job title.
You're a professional YouTuber.
I guess. I mean, 95% of what I do is Let's Play. Okay, I'm gonna try a different Elite Four member.
But what is 95% of your viewer base?
There's no demographic of them that is 95% one thing.
Fair.
It's about 60% people for Pokemon challenges.
That's lower than I was expecting, honestly. I was thinking maybe more like 70.
I mean, there's a lot of different metrics you could determine that on, I guess, because there is quite a bit of crossover. That's the thing. So it's actually a really hard thing to nail down. Crustal, you look like a fucking idiot.
For having a Crustal.
It's just a sandy wow, it crit me with Slash and immediately kicked the shit out of me, and I'm gonna die on the next round. Yep, there I go. Wow, he hits hard.
I was worried for a second that this Golurk has Volt Tackle, but it didn't actually do a whole lot of damage, so I'm surprised by that.
What the hell do I use against Bug and Ground?
Water,
Ice. Ice is good against Ground.
Flying.
At least.
Wait, this is a Crustal, right?
Yeah.
It's Bug Rock. So.
Bug Rock, right? Not Ground.
So Rock,
okay,
Water.
Not Ice.
I think that might be it. Steel.
Ooh. Do I have any of those? I don't think I have any of those types. Earthquake it is! My fallback move.
Use False Swipe.
Oh yeah, that'll work. I am worried that we might actually have to just off-screen grind a bunch before we can beat the Elite Four.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the word we.
Maybe you can, I don't know, but with me, I have 2 Elite Four members so far have really powerful first Pokemon.
My repel wore off while I'm in town. How dare.
Fuck, this is bad. And he's got these fucking full restores. Double team. Oh, did he one-shot me? No, although another one will kill me. And I'm down. Double team didn't work. Okay. And he's got ice moves, so my team's pretty fucked.
Let me quickly... There we go. Halt! This gate only opens to those who have the basic badge. Oh, that is the basic badge. Oh no, a wild encounter! Oh god, a Ludicolo! You made it all the way?
What's the point? You can't get to that area without having all the badges.
Yeah, I guess it's trying to play off the quote-unquote nostalgia from Gen 1?
Maybe.
I don't see it as nostalgia, it's just a hindrance.
Wow, second full restore. You're a real bitch, lady.
Ha ha, Ludicolo knows explosion and I was in the air when it used it. Fuck you.
I love when the trainers are incredibly
This was a wild one.
Stupid. Oh, okay.
But your point still stands. Halt! The key to open this gate is the insect badge. Oh! Holder of the insect badge. Halt! The key to open this gate is the bolt badge. Oh! Holder of the bolt badge.
Alright, well, I officially did not beat a single one of this person's Pokemon.
The key to open this gate is the Quake badge. Oh, holder of the Quake badge. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Jet badge. Oh, holder of the Jet badge.
Halt! I'm here to waste your time.
Halt! The key to this gate is the Freeze badge. Oh, holder of the Freeze badge. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Legend badge. Oh, holder of the Legend badge.
Who do you think pays these guys?
You mean the developers who coded this area?
No, the guards.
Fucking
Did
no.
they just stand there? I don't see a chair. Like, did they just stand there forever? Like,
Sure.
did they go home at night? Doesn't
No.
look like it.
If they do, they just have their identical twin brother show up. Also, I got the Wild Double Battle music too, or the Wild what's it called music?
Yeah,
Dust
the
Cloud.
Dark Grass. Yeah, Dust Cloud, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's just
Gardevoir. I might
the one
actually
that
be able to
plays
fight this.
for.
Gardevoir has drought. Okay.
All right. I guess that's just
Sucker
the music
Punch.
that plays here.
Okay, that didn't even do half its health. And Aura Sphere, and I'm down.
Sweet.
God damn it. I really
right.
don't like the music for Elite Four members in Gen 5.
I'm curious to know what your opinion on the Gen 7 Elite Four theme will be. Because I personally don't really like it, but a friend of mine really likes it.
I don't know if I'll ever fucking get to it.
Yeah, well, if ever.
I do need to get back to streaming Sun at some point. I just don't feel particularly inclined. I'm very busy with other things. I can tell you, I literally have more fun playing and editing Dwarf Fortress videos that less than 1,000 people will watch than I am streaming Pokemon Sun knowing that thousands will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because Pokemon Sun has been wholly unimpressive, and Dwarf Fortress is one of the best video games I've ever played, and I'm still learning it, and it is so damn good.
Everybody go watch mah-dry-bread's Dwarf Fortress playthrough with, is it just Truth, or is there, like, a...
Truth.
It's just Truth.
Just me and Truth. He's teaching me the game. It's
I mean, like,
fucking
is his
awesome.
name anything more than Truth?
Just Truth. T-H-R-R... No,
Yeah, Truth.
T-R... It's like the word tooth, but it's truth. There you go.
Where they make
spell
silly
things
jokes
very well.
about Sonic Underground.
It's mostly Sonic Underground. And wrestling references, but it's... He doesn't watch wrestling, it's just I make wrestling references about everything I do.
That's the truth. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yep, and there's a lot of truth-based jokes as well. And a lot of Tennessee jokes, and a lot of just bad jokes in general. Like I was making barrels to put food in, and our fisherman was, he caught a fish, and he was running off with the fish, and we're like, I was like, he's probably gonna go put the fish in the barrel. And Truth is like, yes, and then he's gonna talk about then he's gonna shoot it and talk about how easy it was. And my response was, shut up. No, although we do reference that a lot. Because he also, when I showed it to him, he was just enraptured by it.
Understandably
Like, it's like I told you before, we studied it for like over an hour. Every little frame of that. Trying to figure out like, where is it? And, oh, it's great. Okay, I actually beat 2 of this guy's Pokemon, but there's no way I'm beating the whole thing. Okay, Stantler, that's not too scary, but it's still, like, my accuracy's down.
My team is now fully evolved. I was gonna wait for, to find a Dawnstone to evolve my Snorunt instead, hence why I named it what I did. But, I never found one, so... Whoops.
Skarmory's his last one. Ooh. Now he's aggressive looking. Bug bite? You're not a bug. Did
A
you sick
Chimchar.
a bug on me?
Comment section before you jump on me for that. It's a joke. Calm down.
What?
I ran into a Panseer and said, "It's a Chimchar!"
Oh, they're similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about that.
Disappointed
Okay,
none of my
well,
dudes can
I
learn
lose.
surf.
I lose, but at least I could beat 3 of his Pokemon, although the first one took out like half my team. So I could potentially grind on him to get some experience. Potentially.
Potentially.
You're in Victory Road still, right?
Yep, I just got in there not like a few minutes ago.
Do you remember the way through?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out.
Okay, it's actually not super long. It's not super short, though. It's not like Gen 2 Victory Road is really short and has no trainers.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
I'm glad that they changed it up for Gen 4, like the remix.
Yeah. Because I'm fairly sure it was only tiny because of the limitations of the cartridge. Because, I mean, they had all of Kanto in there. And even with Kanto, they barely had to cut areas. Like, Viridian Forest, they basically cut. They turned it into just, like, a route that looked like crap.
They clear-cut it.
It
Deforestation
has trees in
is a
it that
real
look like
thing.
boulders.
Yes.
Okay, the last Elite Four member opens with Kangaskhan. This might be fightable.
Because it's weak to fighting.
Never mind, Drain Punch one-shot me. Christ. Has every single Elite Four member one-shot Dino in the opening move? I think so. God damn. This sucks.
Speaking of sucks, how about this encounter rate? Jesus Christ.
I know, right? It's pretty bad in there.
I don't want to repel, though, just because I'm like, hey, I gotta get experience some way or another.
Yeah. I mean, unless you get lucky on whoever the Elite Four have for Pokemon, you're probably going to need more levels.
Yeah, my lowest thing I think is like 41.
I think there's like a 99% chance that I'm going to have to do serious grinding. Like, I'm talking get my whole team up to level 50 kind of grinding. And if I'm doing that, I am definitely doing that off screen. Because that is awful.
I think in the Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough, the only grinding I had done was for Red. And that was the only time I had leveled up off screen.
I think I leveled up a little off screen before.
Yeah, you
it's like
did
earlier in the playthrough, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember at what point that was. I think it was before the Elite Four the first time. Or the only time. I
think so. I know for sure that I grinded before Red, and I actually had to grind quite a bit. What I did was, this was before I did Pokemon challenges, so I had more time, but I would literally just set a goal for every day, gain like 5 new levels on a new Pokemon, and so every day I just do 5 levels on a Pokemon while like editing or while watching videos or something.
The grind for me was a lot more boring because I can't turbo as fast as mah-dry's emulator can.
Yeah.
So probably in the same amount of time that he had to level up, I got, I think, 10, 15 levels lower than him?
Yeah,
or fewer than him?
Like that.
Oops.
We won at about the same time, if I remember it. I think you went a little faster, but your levels are much lower than mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on the point of speed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get that message out there. A lot of people ask me to speed up during grinds, even though I used to. In the Pokemon challenges specifically. In this, I'm perfectly fine with still using speed up. It's not like a challenge or anything. It's just us having fun, you know? But with I used to use speed up during some of the grinds. I talked about this in my first Q&A video for the Pokemon challenges, where I said, if the grind is integral to the run, like, say, Magikarp having to grind by running out of power points in Viridian Forest, then I didn't speed it up because I felt like a core part of it. But if it wasn't integral to the run, and it was literally just, I need to level up, and it's a particularly hideous one, like Magikarp at the end of the game getting to level 100 at Cycling Road, then I would use Turbo, although it's not the fastest Turbo in the world because I gotta still be able to control. But nowadays, in the last few runs, actually, I just don't use Turbo at all. All speed up you see is just speed up and editing, which is what I use for like every battle anyway, is just speeding up in editing, which is why you see the speeds are always drastically different depending on how long the battle is. And the reason I do that is I just heard the original idea was pretty much what a bunch of people in the comments told me is, who cares if you speed up grinding, it's about if the tactics work or not, and I generally kind of agree with that, although I do think the grind is part of the struggle. But I ended up changing my mind, deciding, you know what, personally, I'm going to not use speed up because I've gotten so good at the workflow that I don't have the excuse anymore of this lets me get the videos out faster, because it doesn't really. I'm really fast at the editing now, and I've got a really good workflow down, and I'm getting better at the runs, so it doesn't take up as much of my time to do it, which is how I get a little bit ahead of time. So I don't really feel the need to use the grinding anymore, and it does make it feel like it's more legit. But some people do use save states in battle, which I do not use. That's just flat out cheating. I think save states in battle, like, you should never use a save state in a challenge run in a place where you can't do an in-game save. If you're doing a save state, it should be for the convenience of loading faster. Even then, I only do that. I will save state every time that I do an in-game save in a challenge run for the sake of redundant saves, because you never know when something's gonna go wrong. And I mean like a technical issue. It's nice having backup saves in case, like, what if some footage didn't record properly? Well, if I have save states, then I can have multiple saves to go back to an old one to re-record a fight, you know? And that's for the sake of the video there. Like, you can't use that to cheat because you're going back. If you're not saving during a battle, you can't use it to cheat. So just don't save state in a battle. And I have been told that there's a few, actually quite a few, Pokemon Challenge people on the that are coming up right now that do use save states in battle off screen and just talk about it in private. I don't want to go outing anyone because the person who told me this, they heard it from those people, and so it is entirely possible that the source I've heard it from is perhaps wrong. Then I'm not interested in making enemies. So all I'm gonna say is I don't do that. Because I think that's just kind of a scummy thing to do.
I was really hoping you'd just say I'm the best.
No. If you're doing it, disclose that you're doing it. Because people want to know. If you're doing it and lying about it, like the ones that I heard are, dick move. I think it's a real dick move to lie to your audience like that. Alright, well, I guess I gotta level a little bit. I want this to at least go until you've taken a crack at least one of the members of the Elite Four, right?
I guess.
Because I'm at a point now where I've lost to every Elite Four member, like, not even close, annihilated by all of them. There's one where I beat a few of their Pokemon, but there's a 0% chance I can beat their final one right now, so my side is gonna be real fucking boring. Giga Drain.
Ouch. Hit by confusion. Oh no, I'm being judged by Mr. Mime.
I like Mr. Mime.
Doesn't we all?
Does Mr. Mime have an evolution yet?
He has a baby form, but no evolution.
Just feels like they've tried to put evolutions on a lot of those old first form Pokemon. Or
Mr. Mime also has
Pokemon.
V-Create. That's a powerful Mr. Mime.
Yeah, maybe you gotta catch yourself one.
I don't know.